Good morning. This is Anka Metcalf with TradeOutloud.com. This is my pre-market game plan for the major future indices gold and oil for today, Thursday, November 10th, and it is 9:20 a.m. Eastern Time. Overnight, we had price action that carried on higher, forming a new high in NQ at 48.80. London session opened and it carried the price slightly lower, retracing back into 48.40 zone. Now we're going to look for this retracement area to hold here at 48.35 all the way into 48.30. So it's going to be for about 5 points here. If this area holds, these are the following parameters. If there's going to be a support level formed here after 9:30, 9:40, 40 to 45 a.m., we will look at the 48.30 area as a support area, therefore as a stop area. And we're going to look for a buy into 48.40 or 48.45. So it all depends where this will bottom out. If the situation is going to remain the same, if the price is going to remain within the same parameters as now, we will consider 48.40 as a stop. And we will consider 48.50 as a possible entry right after the open. So this is going to be the area. For targets area, I'm going to look for targets into 48.80, 48.90, 4900, 4920, and 4957. These are going to be the targets if we're going to get a really dynamic push to the upside. If we break below 48.38 and 48.30, the areas that we talked about for a possible retracement, I would trade very, very cautiously into those particular areas. Okay, trade very, very cautiously into these areas for the short side. Shorts would be possible. Shorts would be possible. I would look for an area at 48.20 for a possible short, for 48.25 for a possible stop, with follow through into 4800, 48.80, 48.50, and 48.35 at the most in this area. But remember, this would be a big, big, big retracement. However, we're in a very, very strong we're in a very strong trend. So far, NQ, the way I see it right now, is not trying, is hitting resistance on the daily chart, and that's the reason why it's pulling back. So it needs a little bit more time to digest these highs. So these are the parameters for NQ. YM. Okay, let's talk a little bit about YM here. YM, champion of all champions, making a new high on the daily chart. It is by far my favorite trade of the day, and I'm going to be focusing my attention to YM. Why? Because it's clear. So it made a new all-time high, 18,714, right here, and it took out the prior high that was set a few weeks ago at 18,620, 18,623. Retracement, very shallow. I like the area that is holding, but if we get a retracement all the way into 1850, okay, so I'm going to put my cursor 1850. This is going to be buyable again. If we maintain the same parameters, and if we trade above 18,593, look for a buy over 40. This is going to be the area. Target areas, look for 18,714, look for 750, look for 800, and look for 842. If we break below 50, this is the area, this is the critical area. So if we break below this 50 area, 550 area, I'm not really looking to go short, but I would look for another possible correction into this area to go long again. And even any pullback into 490, this is still going to be very, very bullish. And even a pullback into 838 is still going to be very bullish. So we're going to have to wait and see how the New York session is going to carry price. Let's move on to ES. ES and you know what? NQ and ES are not my biggest favorites right now. So my biggest favorite is YMs, and this is what I'm going to focus on at the open. But ES, nonetheless, very, very strong. Support 2164, resistance 2180. This high right here, remember the all-time high is 2191.50, and that is going to be our target for today. So that's what we're going to look for. Let's not forget the fact that we ran into resistance at 2173. And this is the reason why we're pulling back. There's some profit taking at this level, but I do think that we might continue higher. And like I said, we're going to have targets all the way to 2191. So if we're setting up here strongly, 2165, we're going to look for a possible buy into this area. More cautious buy would be over 2174, 2175, and this could carry price higher. Let's take a look at gold. Well, gold not very happy right now because obviously the markets are higher and gold is not being seen as a safe haven anymore. But it is sitting on a lot of support right here at 1267. Secondary area of support is 1270, and third area support is 1273.50. So far for me, this is not going to be a day trade. Not today. It is a little bit choppy. I'm looking at the 2-minute chart, and it's just hovering about around that 1280 area. In order to be bullish, we need to break above this 83 area and continue higher, but that would mean probably for the market to come in a little bit. But I'm not, I would rather short NQ, which is one of the weakest, or ES. ES actually is the weakest of these indices. But I would rather short ES than go long GC. But we'll see how, because sometimes things change right after the open. So we'll see how that goes. So last but not least, CL, and this is oil. And oil is playing around in the 78.6% retracement. Which is right about here at $45. So it's having a hard time digesting this area right here. I don't see a trade as of yet. I see possible bullish move, but over $44.90, $45 around this area. I think it's having a very hard time digesting these lows right here. From a 2-minute standpoint, the chart had a retracement from $44.90, and it's trying to stabilize at $44.50. So this is the area right here. It's finding some kind of support here, and I think that it might try to go a little higher right now, but it's not very, very clear as to a projected move to the upside might be, because we're running into all this congestion, all these clusters right here that may slow everything in the may slow price action. So thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget that we have a new class that is this weekend. It is November 12th through the 18th. It's a 7-day power income day trading and swing trading class. If you're interested, go to my website. It is tradeoutloud.com/futures, or email me if you want to sign up. Email me at info@tradeoutloud.com. Hope you all have a very profitable trading day.